13 years old. Give it up for Deon Brown. And in the blue corner, fighting at a Strike Boxing Club, weighing in at 103 pounds, 12-year-old Dyllan Saravia.
Showing off for new things. Couldn't take it all, so I gave her chain. She called me top shots.
And let's find a new young champion.
All right, y'all. Fight number 5 coming up. So far, everyone's been a banger. Dario is back up here on the mic with me, JCY the Fly. And we can't wait for another good fight.
Man, Jeff, what a great fight that it was, the last fight. I was listening to you and Brent commentate, and it's impressive what you guys were saying, man. These guys are so young and just so technical, so thoughtful, so so interesting what they're doing, man. I'm very excited to see this fight now.
It's mind-blowing.
Yep. So on the we got Deon Brown against Dyllan Saravia, 12 and 13 years old. Let's see how these guys do. Okay, so they're starting swinging.
Yeah, definitely. Deon with the height and reach advantage, but Dyllan not letting that be a factor. He's coming in swinging.
Exactly. Man.
Shorter guys got to get right on his chest.
Exactly. You know, I'm a short fighter, so as you see, I'm only 5'6", so I like that style of just pushing forward because I don't want to give distance to my fighters, opponents.
Yeah. And you'd be surprised. The tall guys, if you get inside their arm length, a lot of them can't fight it inside. They're not used to having a guy on their chest.
That is true. But I like how actually Dyllan is also trying to work the body a little bit more. So Dyllan, 12 years old, Deon, 13. They're swinging. They're not stopping. It is well for Dyllan. This is his 4th bout, but for Deon, it's his 1st bout. So same thing I said in one of the first fights. I just hope they don't gas out really quick.
Yeah, right. But I'm impressed for no bouts on record for Deon in the red corner. He's coming out skilled.
Oh yeah, the guy's standing his round. That was a slip.
Yeah. Now, like you said, Dyllan was throwing a lot. I don't want to see him gas himself out. He's still swinging. I mean, he hasn't stopped yet.
Exactly.
It's a lot of energy.
Oh, that was round. Hopefully they can get a little bit of breath. Remember, when I was around 15, 14 fighting, you would catch your breath after 30 seconds. But then right now, when I go and spar with these guys in the gym, man, 30 seconds is not even enough to catch my first breath.
Dude, it's an eternity. It's a whole different level of conditioning. That fight shape and that regular shape, whatever you want to call everything else, whole different level.
Oh, it's crazy, man. You know something besides the fight, something I like, it's all the beautiful people that are here. Not a packed house. I mean, at least 350 people. And the energy is amazing, Jeff. What are your thoughts?
Most definitely. That's what I'm saying. This show is so great. And what the people listening, the people at home don't know is that it's so beneficial for the fighters too, especially at this age, because it's different when you're fighting in the gym, no one's watching. It's like you can do whatever you want. It's cool. But once you're in front of an audience like this, with lights, with cameras, with commentators, then the adrenaline sets in. The anxiety sets in. It's a whole different level of cardio and conditioning.
A lot of experts say that you might be ready in the gym, but then you come here and it's your make it or break it point, right?
Yep. They'll tell you the truth.
Well, both of them came out swinging again.
Definitely.
Not to give no space.
Oh, but look, okay, I like that head movement.
Yeah, Dyllan started making some more head movement. We didn't see that in the first round, right?
Yeah. And he's landing. There we go.
I think Dylan got some good coaching on there because started putting some more head movement in and
There's definitely adjustments. You can see it between the rounds.
doing a little bit more strikes to the head. I saw a lot of going to the body, not a lot to the head, and now he's doing both, doing good combos.
Now, Deon's smart. He's still trying to use the jab. He's still trying to stay long, but it might be that lack of fight experience. I feel like he could maintain range a little bit better with that jab. Right now, he's still letting Dyllan get onto his chest instead of moving his feet, staying long the whole time. He's eventually getting drawn into the firefight.
That is true. If you want him to land, should take advantage, a little bit more advantage of that distance. But again, first fight, so
Yeah.
I'm sure his coach is writing all these things down when they get back to the gym.
Exactly. Hey, I'll tell you, my first fight, I gassed out after 30 seconds.
So
So
same. Or my first amateur fight, I just went for it all. Thankfully, went on a knockout. I'll tell you, I did not have energy for that third round.
And sometimes that's what it is. I've noticed in amateur fights, a lot of the time, what wins them is composure. You see one guy winning the whole first minute of the fight, mollywhopping another guy. But it's just the guy who remains calm by round 2, by round 3, he takes the lead and he wins the fight.
Yep, and you see it a lot. Once fighters mature and they start getting older, you see them applying those same strategies. I remember there was a fighter, Julio Cesar Chavez, old school for those OGs in the room watching us live, and he would just hit people on the arms and just get them so tired to be patient that their arms were so tired that you were forced to put your guard down. And that's when he started going for the head. And I mean, the guy had, I think it was 120 fights and 3 losses. Wow. Yeah, all his career. Well, this is the start of round number 3, right?
3, yep. Round number 3. And I was looking to see if Dyllan would slow at all. He did not. He was right back on him.
Props to him, man. He's
Yeah.
got the warrior spirit.
Woo, big uppercut.
And it does get frustrating for both fighters because there is a little bit of a notable reach advantage. So for poor Deon, it gets tough, somebody being just all the time on the inside. And then same thing for Dyllan, because if he's not moving forward, like he knows that Deon's going to start controlling the fight, but that makes Dyllan not being able to take some breaks. It's just not the best.
So it makes it fun, that those mix of styles.
But that's what actually makes you a fighter, right?
Yep. And you know what? Coming up, I've usually always been the shorter guy. I fight at 126. I've sparred against middleweights, heavyweights, light heavyweights, but I've always been the shorter guy. There is actually something enjoyable about that, especially when you can make them drop. See a big guy fall, it's fun.
I agree. Growing up when I was fighting, I remember that people would always say that shorter fighters hit stronger than tall fighters. I don't know if that was just a myth, but I always believed it since I'm a short one. So same question I asked Brent on the first round. Jeff, we're not referees, but if it was your pick, who do you think would win this fight?
Oh, it was. You know what? I'd go off the fact that I felt like Red Corner, his game plan was to stay on outside, but he could not keep the other guy on the outside. So I'd give it to Dyllan.
Nice.
All right, again, let's give it up for these 2 incredible young boxers.
We'll see, man. Again, with the cardio like that, that's impressive.
And those of you guys that are watching online, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you could be here at Hope Hall in DC. We're glad you're tuning in. Thank you to our sponsor, Makito.com, GCBX Fit. And we hope to see you live at our next fight. And we have decision. A split decision and winner. In the right corner, Deon Brown. And again, guys, if you haven't heard your silent headphones, we have our commentators on the green channel, some music on the blue. We're going to give you a multi-sensory experience here at Champion League Boxing. Let's go.
Yes, as you heard, we got the commentators